is to go look for the battery of the solar system. How is it for you? Is it tough? Have you found something that helps you? Because by sharing this, you can help someone else who has some challenges to go through the days, and it can be helpful. Thank you for everyone who joined, but even more everyone who's watching. Every day a lot of unknown, every day a lot of trust. I don't know, is there even a Guinness record about how long do you keep the sheets out drying, wetting from the rain, dry, wetting from the rain, dry? Maybe I should check. Maybe there is something to look into this. Finishing the editing of the video, episode 22, super late. I am definitely tired, and since it keeps raining, I just had a fight with a big black scarabee who wanted Scarby. That's not a problem. The scorpion who wanted to get inside. I sprayed crazy and knocked him down completely with the back of the broom. Second day that the chicken are not doing that job, so maybe it has some influence. I don't know. So I was fearless but cautious. Even for them, I do not take pleasure at killing. I invite very nicely to get out, but between them and me or Onyx, even if I trust now to give her a huntress to hunt, I still do not want to see them inside. Maybe some thunder again, so Thor or Zeus is not far from here. That's the end of episode 22, and 23 will follow. A little bit of a slow morning on my side, obviously. You know the look on their eyes when they are completely dilated, the pupils. You know that they're kind of a completely black, and they are looking straight at you or straight at something, meaning that the prey has been detected, or the hunter is completely here. Or I think it's the same look of a bit of a fear, when you're overplay with them. So when I see her having that look, it's more like, okay, did you see something on the wall, especially? Because she's becoming the official huntress here in the room. Since yesterday, I decided to give her that title. And I really work on Let It Go, and trusting that not only she will be okay, but she know what she's doing to deal with scorpions, especially the black ones. I'm hungry. I'm not starving, but I need to eat something, and not something white. You know what? I don't care about what she say and what she gonna think. I might gonna cook my pasta. And actually, I might do the pasta that I did the other day. Thinly slice some cabbage and with a bit of tomato sauce mixed with some mustard for the thickness, for the kick. I don't remember if you told me what kind of diet you are following, but I am more going with the intuition one, the feeling one. And the intuition, what my guts is telling me, what is showing me the visual as a clairvoyant. You should eat this, you should do that, and I go for it. So one of the things when you are living off grid, just like here, that you must do when you are waking up and it's cloudy, there's a tentative of a shower of rain, is to go look for the battery of the solar system. This is what we are doing right now. Okay. Let's see where we are. 53% at the moment. So, yeah, it means that better be careful with the usage. I keep checking an eye on the bananas because at some point they're gonna be ready. I am just wondering, especially about whether it's those ones, if they are plantain, just because of the shape that they have, doesn't seem to get smooth around the edges, just like it's supposed to be when it's ready. I do want to miss the call in that bet. Let's go do our morning pee out. It's looks like greener just because it's been raining. Maybe he didn't pay attention, but the dogs were not waiting. So I don't know where they are. Somewhere, obviously. So you can bet that once I am back at the kitchen, it's gonna be feeding time. So I've heard about the medicinal plants. Apparently this is where they are scattered. So really gonna see with the weather how is it going to be out, taking pictures, see how it goes. Oh, still no dogs. Okay, so I'm gonna go feed the chicken, which is going to be a third day in lockdown. Poor chicken. Oops. Sorry. That's going to be the conclusion of an epic day of nothingness. Because nothingness is as precious as everythingness. It's still a special day. Thunder is still here, so Zeus or Thor, pick the one that you would like. But we didn't have any shower for the rest of the day. A little bit this morning, but it was mainly last night. But it is still darker, and I checked a second time. I think it was at noon or something like this, the battery charger, the solar panel, to see how much they have in stock, since we do not have full sun, and we were around 53%. So I'm just gonna check again when the light is really gonna turn down, making sure that there is enough for everything. I suddenly felt like a huge curtain of heaviness, of tiredness. I couldn't keep my eyes open. I couldn't even stand up, or I should say stay awake. I closed everything and I went to the loft, and I took a nap, 2 hours nap. Sleep, call it whatever you want. It felt so good. Onyx was on and off with me on the bed as expected, so it felt good. But I think and it's raining, there's a heaviness. There's a heaviness with the energies right now. Zeus and Thor are right now here, and I just got out to pick up my big umbrella. City girl. I just saw Onyx and told her that I will bring her food. I'm not gonna do the same thing as yesterday, because with the thunder, and when I said that Zeus and Thor are here, because it's like it has the lightning and bam right away. So here, this is exactly the condition for Onyx to go hide behind the gas stove oven. She will stay definitely under the bed, and when the rain is gonna be better, I'm gonna bring her the food back to her so she can eat something. But I want to finish this video that I started, because you're gonna see I started the video when I was on the rooftop. It started to rain and it didn't really stop there. It's necessary to have days of recharging, of nothingness, and nothingness, like I said earlier, is as priceless on our healing journey um, than being active and doing stuff. Really going with the flow, and if the flow is just do nothing, go to bed, have a nap, sleep. Um, it's a lot of heavy energy that we have for the past 2 days here because of the storms. It's a bit of turning around, and so it's just the acceptance of doing nothing and being comfortable with that. And I am. And I when I was at the rooftop earlier, I was sorted out my sheets that I uh, washed them, I think, 5 days ago. I'm not a super fast person at bringing back the laundry back inside, especially sheets, because it's always it's time to fold, and I am so terrible at folding sheets. But it's not the thing. It's just I realized that with those fabrics that are a bit thicker, as they're super soft and more sturdy, the thread, but they are really holding on to cat's fur. It's not a nightmare, but it's really a challenge to take it out. And even after washing them in the machine, you still gonna have some hair onto the sheets. And I realized, I think 2 days after they were dry on the rooftop and there was some wind, that there was barely any hair left. So I was like, ooh, this is interesting. So if I leave them longer outside and the wind is blowing them, so the hair is really getting out, and I really have them cleaned up. Now with the rain, it's just gonna be longer, so they are really super clean. They were laundry clean, windy clean, and now they have the rainforest Mexican softness falling over them. Oh my goodness. There are worse things in the world. Like, how was your day? I'd like to know, was it intense for you? Because I can hear that many around have intense days with energy of not knowing what is going on, what to do, feeling, I don't know, not at ease. It's difficult those days for many people. Leave me in the comments. How is it for you? Is it tough? Have you found something that helps you? Because by sharing this, you can help someone else who has some challenges to go through the days, and it can be helpful. Click as well for the subscribe button, because first, it's gonna help me to reach the 200 subscribers. Woo-hoo-hoo! That would be so amazing, and I need you to do this because I cannot do that. You can like as well, share. I am grateful, and I say thank you for everyone who joined, but even more everyone who's watching the video. And it makes me really so happy, and definitely makes me feel less alone in this journey of sharing what is going on, what is happening, how I am managing building up my life, how I am building up my life on the right track. Every day, a lot of unknown, every day, a lot of trust and acceptance at moving forward without knowing where I am moving, doing things without what to do, and especially what is it gonna do? How is it gonna manifest for me the life that I want to have? And a good chunk of it was that I asked that I want to be able to keep experiencing a slow pace of life, because it really fits me. Having from time to time here and there some actions, it's okay, but it really fits, at the moment anyway, it fits me at going slow. And it cannot go more slowly than in the jungle. I don't know, is there even a Guinness record about how long do you keep the sheets out drying, wetting from the rain, dry, wetting from the rain, dry? Maybe I should check. Maybe there is something to look into this.